Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Going to the methadone clinic. Gotta go pee in a cup, bruh. Oh, it looks like the Humane Society's out. Maybe they're looking for a dog or something. What up, you guys? Alright, 7:37, Friday. Happy Friday. Just had a successful trip to the methadone clinic. I had to go pee. I really had to go pee, man. There's my little bag of goods right there. So headed to the storage, man. It was really cool checking in with the staff there. Great staff. It's really nice when people are always like cooperative and in a good mood, right? You know, I could tell it was just another day for them. Like, I'm the type of guy that senses energy and all that. So, you know, they were just going through their morning routine. They were like in a good mood, but you know, I was trying like make the situation like chipper the vibe up a little bit, right? So they asked how I've been and stuff, and told them what I've been doing. Told them, you know, I've been working out. Told them how I feel on the methadone, and they're pretty much blown away, you know, as to how it makes me feel when I take the methadone in the morning. So I was telling them, you know, how I feel. You know, I feel kind of like I don't know, not really heavy, but like sluggish. I guess not really sluggish, but just unmotivated to get my ass up, get in the car, and go to the gym. And so I was telling them about that. They were pretty much blown away. They're like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, really, dude, really." So that was cool. They asked if anything good is going on, and you know, so I wanted to make them laugh, right? I wanted to chipper up the mood and stuff. So they asked if anything's good going on, right? I said, well, I found a missing sock that my dog took, and I showed him the picture. It's on my community page, but so that was cool. It was funny. Got to make them laugh a little bit, lighten up the mood. So yeah, that was the trip right there, man. So I'm just headed to, obviously, the storage. Got to pull some orders. Not too sure if I'll be going to Goodwill, because I got some inventory already. But the more I've been going, the more better quality items I've been finding. And it makes sense, right? The more you go looking for something, you know, the higher chances are you're going to find it. So let's see, they open in 25 minutes. We'll see. That's the hotel I worked at when I was on work release. And of course I violated by dropping dirty, baby. So what's cool about doing the type of work I do is I get to wear anything I want. So this morning I had just a shirt, some shorts, and it was pretty chilly. It's cold out here for Tucson. It's always hot, like the majority of the year. It's dry, so whenever the temperature drops, we're affected, right? So I threw on a vintage, either from the late 90s or early 2000s, Arizona Wildcats hoodie. The sleeves are shot, but I like it though, man. I like it. Kind of matches the brim. So that's the fit, man. But yeah, like I was saying, they were blown away. The nurses at the clinic, they were blown away at what I was saying about me feeling unmotivated to work out. Let me put this down here. Yeah, so they were blown away. I don't know if they've heard this before, or I mean, I don't know if they haven't heard this before, but they were just shocked at what I was saying, right? I don't know if many people at the clinic work out. Every time I've gone, everyone is just normal, right? Us addicts are just trying to survive, trying to get through the day without using, without drinking. So I get it, man. And especially being on methadone. I don't know about Suboxone because I wasn't on it long enough. But for the methadone, the last thing I want to do is wake up, leave my house after taking it, right? The last thing I want to do is wake up, leave the house, and go to the gym. I just feel really unmotivated about it. Today, I will be making some calls to see about testosterone. I know the last time I got a blood test, my testosterone was super low. And that came from like the years of drug abuse, right? So I'm just thankfully, everything under the hood is good. My potassium was low, so I have bananas for that. During active addiction, my iron used to be low. So the way I found that out was one of the ways I would get money to use, during active addiction is by donating plasma. And part of the process is they take a sample of your blood, they put it in a machine, the machine spins. I think the blood separates from the plasma, and then they test your plasma to find out how you're functioning, right? How your nutrients are, if you're well enough to go donate plasma. So there'd be times where my iron would be low. And I mentioned before, I couldn't eat. This is when I was dope sick. I couldn't eat unless I was high. There'd be times where I'd be starving, like when I'm dope sick, but I couldn't eat. Otherwise, I'd throw it up. I'd get nauseous. So yeah, I'd be eating just the bare minimum. Sometimes I would force myself to eat and then go donate plasma, wait in line. And then once I'm seen, they prick your finger, they test it. And sometimes I would get deferred. So deferred meaning I wouldn't be able to donate. I could come back the next day and try it again. So those were some of the worst times, man. I'd be dope sick, out of money, gonna go donate, and they get turned down. I think I was getting like maybe $30, like 25 to $40 some days. And that was just enough to, get the morning fix. On the days I'd get deferred, turned down, turned away, if I was out of options, I'd have to call my plug and hopefully he'll front me some stuff, right? Till the next day. I don't miss that at all, man. Super exhausted. So I brought a notebook with me just in case like some ideas for a video come ahead. I could just write down some notes. As far as like these last few videos, I've just been freestyling with them, so I got my notebook, write some notes in case an idea comes to head. These are some items I took pictures of yesterday. Just thrifted these yesterday. So I'm going to put them in here, put this camera down. All right. So everything is categorized by number. Each item has its own like social security number, like it's inventory number. That way when it sells, I could look for it and then pull it, right? And then ship it. So that's all new inventory. Just thrifted these yesterday, took photos. Now I'm putting them away. So that's that. This is a sweater, vintage polo. I will be hanging that up. Now I use this bag and put the items that sold in here. So I need my phone for this because I don't have a camera yet or a separate phone. But I pull up the eBay app, the items that sold. I go through all these, pull them, throw them in the bag. For the sweaters that sold, pull them, throw them in the bag. For the hats that sold, pull them, put them in the bag. Have some more hats in there. Check with you on a bit. All right, so I'm gonna show you a couple sales. I could have sold this one for more, but the stitching on that is totally shot. It's a women's Sherpa lined Fox Racing hoodie. Damn, girl. Sherpa lined, super cozy. Women's medium. Just got another sale, cool. But yeah, so I listed this for 30 bucks. Took an offer for 20. I'm not greedy, man. Just trying to make some sales, right? I got this probably for, I don't know, like a couple bucks. $2 to 20, minus the fees, right? There's still fees, so I don't get all that 20. And then this one here. This is a early 2000s. This is a famous Mexican singer. His son, he's a musician as well. This is a men's medium. It's a tour shirt. Had it listed, I think, for like 60 bucks. But this is the only one on eBay, you know? So, it's a nice tour shirt, men's medium. Listed it for 60 bucks, I believe. Took an offer for 35. I could have countered back, but we're just trying to make sales, man. I'm not greedy. 35 is a reasonable offer. I got this for less than $1. So less than $1 to 35 on a freaking shirt. I'll take it. So I just pulled the last order, the sale that just came in. This is a bad buy. It's a pair of women's Torrid shorts. It's a bad buy. Like, it's not a brand that I will be buying again. So I have a pretty crazy sale going on right now for just a lot of items, right? A lot of bad buys, items that I wouldn't be buying again. So I have a crazy sale going on, and I sold these for $7.88. Let's get them gone. Let's get that profit and reinvest it into better items, right? So if you're in Tucson, you're looking to make some extra cash, hit me up. I will pay you to take my photos for me. I will build you a setup. Easy job, easy money. So hit me up. Pima County Sheriff Corrections, inmate transport van. Another reminder, man. Another reminder to never go back. Never go back. Never go back. Hashtag complacency. All right, just knocked out my shipping, man. Checked my feedback. Some idiot customer left me a neutral feedback, but for nothing that I did. So there's positive feedback, neutral feedback, which doesn't affect my account. And then there's negative feedback. I have 0 negative feedback. The negative feedback does affect my account. This customer left a neutral feedback a bit ago. She says, cool old shirt and fast shipping. Thanks. Why? Why not leave me a positive? Anyway, so I messaged the buyer and, I asked her, what's up? I sent her a nice professional message, but ultimately she says that the pocket is loose. This is a Chicago Cubs shirt. It's an older shirt. She said the pocket is loose. She said it's not bad, but it's not good. She says it is what it is. I said, if you like, go ahead, open up a return and I'll take care of you. And she hasn't responded yet. She probably won't respond. If I don't hear anything by the end of the day, I'm going to call eBay and see if they'll take care of me on this one. Because I have 100% feedback, man. I take pride in my customer service and my feedback, man. I don't play when it comes to that. I don't play. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, guys, just got home. I want to show you what's up. 100% feedback, right? Right there. There's the winner. Cool old shirt and fast shipping. Thanks. You're welcome. All right, so here's yesterday's video. Damn, look at that good looking son of a... All right. So in the video, I asked if anybody has any questions, feel free, and I'll address them in the next video. So we got one. Shout out Squadcast TV. That's my boy Chucky. He asked, how do you know what items people are interested in? Okay, so there's multiple ways. The way I do it, the way I learned recently, probably maybe about a year ago. So there's a way on eBay that you could search what items are selling in your area. So if you go to eBay, either on your desktop or your app, all you got to do is narrow down your search by zip code, and from there I'm able to see what items are selling in my neighborhood. You know, you could search by the highest amount of money or the lowest or the nearest. So there's a couple things I do in regards to that, right? I see what's selling frequently. Taking that information, I'm able to add those brands, right? Add those brands to my Rolodex. That way when I'm out thrifting, I can keep an eye on those items. Also, it's trial and error. So I try and keep buying the same items that I've sold before, and that works. Also, just keeping up with the latest styles, right? See what people are wearing while I'm out. If I see people wearing like a certain thing, you know, a lot, like a certain style of pants, sweater, shirts, whatever, hat, keep an eye out for those. That way when I'm out thrifting, pull those items. There's different sizes that sell well as well, you know, so there's a lot that goes into it, but mainly trial and error. So there's your answer, man. Everybody go check out Squadcast TV. He does a lot of current events. He has a pretty good podcast, and he does a lot, you know, he's really consistent. Shout out Chucky for the question, man. I love answering questions and provide my experience. So if you guys have any more questions, man, hit me up. I might close out this video right now. I'm gonna check to see if that customer wrote me back. So I'm actually gonna head to the gym right now, right? Head to the gym. I didn't go this morning. I usually like taking care of that in the morning, but I had to go to the methadone clinic and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna head to the gym, relieve some stress, get buff and stuff, and come back and knock out my work. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.